So some people ask me if you're sun gazing through your window, will that affect any health benefits? And I think it's okay because as long as your window is clean, you're still getting the full effect of the sun through your eyes. I mean, if you place objects in the around the house in direct sunlight, eventually they will fade in time. So the sun does enter through the window, passes through the window, and you do get the benefits of the rays. So I don't believe it's a problem. Yes, I'm doing it in the middle of winter. I'm not grounding, but I'm still noticing benefits from sun gazing. As soon as I start sun gazing, I feel more relaxed and calm. That's the first benefit. And I remember when I was younger, I used to work construction and I used to be outdoors all the time. And I was in the sun all the time. And I noticed very supernatural things occurring. Like one day, when I was in my 20s, I was working in the sun a lot, and every morning when I would clean up and take a shower and look in the mirror and all that stuff, one day I was glued to the mirror of looking at myself, and I saw myself age, and so I saw my future. So some benefits are you can see the future. And when I saw myself age, I saw myself getting older, and then I saw myself reversing. I think to me this means that we will get to the fountain of youth. We will drink from the living waters. We will get to the touchstone, which is the center of the flat earth, Mount Meru, where when you touch the mountain, you become perfect. So I think this will happen. So I had this job where I was in the sun a lot, and I wasn't even sun gazing. I was just working. But, you know, I was out in the sun and I was looking at the clouds a lot, I guess, and I was not even concentrating on sun gazing. But I think this was the effect that gave me some supernatural abilities. Just being out in the sun. I think even looking at the clouds when it's really bright sunlight, you know, that even helps. Because like I said, I had some supernatural abilities about seeing myself, seeing my future, seeing my face change. And I think this is attributed to the sun now looking back, because I didn't really do anything different than I've ever done. Just that I was out in the sun more often at that time of my life. So I think the sun gazing is a big help and does give you extra synthesis, like I've mentioned in my other videos. And I would go as far as to say that the sunlight gives you natural radiation. You know how they give you radiation if you have cancer? Well, sunlight, I would go as far as to say sunlight through the eyes at sundown is similar to getting radiation. It's a natural radiation, and it's going to stimulate your brain to be healthy, and it's going to give you all the healthy vitamins and healthy radiation that we need. So I would go as far to say that the sunlight is the best medicine. It's the best medication. So the sun gazing will heal your body. Make sure if it's too bright not to look directly at the sun. You know, look above it or below it. And but mainly do it at sundown for 30 to 40 minutes. And guys like David Icke and Alex Jones, well, they're royalty. Alex Jones is the Prince of Denmark, and I'm sure David Icke is a royal family member as well. And they never talk about flat earth because they don't want you to find out about the exit hole. And your Bible, all you people preaching the Bible, when has that ever brought heaven on earth? Now, a lot of people have asked me if you can do sun gazing through a window. And yes, you can, because as long as it's not tinted, it's not a tinted window, and you know, there's no blinds or something, you know, blocking it somehow. I mean, and it's relatively clean. Yes, you can get benefits from sun gazing through a window. You know, it's the middle of winter here. No one's going to go outside and do that. It's like -7 right now. With the wind, it's colder than that. And but another thing you can do is at high noon or on a cloudy day, if you don't get a lot of sun in your area, you can make shapes in the clouds, and you can like gaze at the clouds, and the reflected light off the clouds will also give you the benefits of the sun, and it won't hurt your eyes. So that's another thought. I'm very convinced that sun gazing works off clouds. So you can also cloud gaze, you know, make shapes of faces in the clouds. They make a shape, and the reflected light will give you many benefits. And even when the clouds have gone and it's very bright sun out, you can even gaze at the dome, at the clear blue sky, and the reflected light will also give you some advantages. So these are some extra tips you can try if you get a lot of clouds in your area. Sun gazing at sundown or sunset is probably the best, but these all are also beneficial. So, you know, I suggest you write on a piece of paper, I intend to bring forth heaven on earth, and spill your blood on it, put a few drops of your blood, and upload it to YouTube, entitle it Blood Over Intent, and search those videos, Blood Over Intent, and see how it's done. And we need to get a mass awakening happening so we can get to the center of the flat earth plane and get to the Holy Grail and get to our real bodies. Because right now we're asleep in a full wet suit with a helmet on, and we're something like that, and our real bodies are asleep, and we're laying down in a chair or a pod, and this reality is just a dream. So right now you're dreaming, and we can't seem to wake up. The only way to wake up is to get to the center of the flat earth plane. So search Blood Over Intent and watch those videos and make your own Blood Over Intent and upload it to YouTube.